Have you ever wondered why we take certain actions or avoid others? Why do we find ourselves hesitating, even when we know deep down what needs to be done? The answer lies within fear, a deep, often unconscious force that drives much of our behavior. But the key to overcoming fear and unlocking your true potential isn't in fighting the world around you. It's in transforming the world within you. Understanding fear, the hidden driver of your actions. Fear is a universal emotion. It can manifest in many ways. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown. But no matter the form, it all originates from the same source, your internal beliefs and values. These beliefs shape how you perceive the world and determine the choices you make. In our everyday lives, we are often driven by the fear of what might happen if we don't act, or if we take the wrong step. This fear can paralyze us, causing us to procrastinate or make choices based on avoiding discomfort rather than moving toward growth. But the truth is, this fear is not an inherent part of who we are. It is simply a reflection of the beliefs we hold about ourselves, our abilities, and the world around us. And when we understand this, we begin to realize that we have the power to change these beliefs, and in doing so, change our response to fear. 2 ways to address fear. There are 2 main approaches to dealing with fear. The first is the traditional approach, facing fear by confronting external challenges directly. This might look like trying to solve a problem by force, fighting against it, avoiding it, or running away from it. You might think that if you just push through the fear, you'll come out stronger on the other side. But this approach often leads to temporary relief at best, and at worst, it strengthens the fear, leaving you feeling even more trapped in its grip. The second approach is more profound and transformative. It involves looking inward, exploring the root cause of the fear within yourself. The fear you feel is often a reflection of a deeper unconscious belief system that you've developed over time. Perhaps you were taught to fear failure, or you developed a belief that you're not good enough. These internal values dictate how you respond to fear, and they limit your ability to act freely and confidently. The path to real freedom. Changing your internal beliefs. The key to overcoming fear is to address its root cause. This requires a deep understanding of your internal belief system and a willingness to change the values that no longer serve you. By shifting your focus from external challenges to internal transformation, you can begin to release the fear that holds you back. This process of change starts with self-awareness. Start by paying attention to the fears that arise in your life. What are the situations that trigger fear in you? What beliefs do you hold that make these fears feel so real? Once you become aware of these triggers and beliefs, you can begin to question them. Are they truly your beliefs, or are they conditioned responses to the world around you? The next step is to replace these limiting beliefs with empowering ones. For example, if you believe that failure is something to be feared, you can start shifting your mindset to see failure as an opportunity for growth. If you fear judgment from others, remind yourself that their opinions do not define your worth. Replacing fear-based beliefs with love-based beliefs will gradually free you from the grip of fear and empower you to take bold, confident action in your life. Why this works. The power of inner transformation. When you transform your internal beliefs, you shift your relationship with fear. Fear becomes no longer something to avoid, but something to observe and understand. Instead of being driven by fear, you start acting from a place of courage, clarity, and confidence. You take action, not because you are running from something, but because you are moving towards something greater. The true power comes when you realize that fear does not have to control you. By changing your internal values, you not only overcome fear, but you unlock a deeper level of freedom and potential. You start living from a place of alignment with your true self, not from a place of fear-driven reaction. Conclusion: embrace your inner power. Remember, fear is not your enemy. It is a signal that points to something deeper within you. By facing the fear within and changing the beliefs that fuel it, you can free yourself from its hold and take empowered action in your life. The path to overcoming fear is not about avoiding it, but about transforming it. When you shift your focus inward and align with your true self, you unlock the power to take bold steps toward the life you truly desire. So, the next time you feel fear creeping in, don't shy away from it. Instead, take a moment to reflect on the beliefs that might be fueling it. Change those beliefs and watch as your world begins to transform.